Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal, and for today's video, we are doing our first Buffbunny review in 2023. I am so excited to show you guys this collection, so let's get started. First off, I want to say Happy New Year! I hope 2023 brings you everything you have wanted in this life this year. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be our year, but this year we are gonna give it all we've got. I know one of my main goals, resolutions for this year is to actually be on here more. Every time I do a video, I fall in love with it even more, and I really appreciate you guys being here and showing your support and really letting me know what you want to see, what you liked, what you haven't liked, giving me your constructive criticism. I really do appreciate it. So let's go. So this is the Buffbunny Storm collection. Oh my goodness, this collection was like a dream. I went a little bit hard on some of the pieces that I did purchase. This is the time where I should let you know, as always, that none of my videos are sponsored in any way by Buffbunny. I bought all of these pieces with my own hard-earned money. They don't give me anything. I don't have an affiliate code. I don't have any of that. I just truly enjoy Buffbunny, and I want to give you guys my honest reviews when it comes to that. As I was saying, this is the Buffbunny Storm collection, and everyone went wild for this collection, specifically for the cloud pieces. So there's no order in which I'm going to be doing this review. It's just kind of how I've pieced together certain pieces and whatnot. So first off, let's start with the cloud pullover. So the first piece that I'm going to show you guys is this cloud crew pullover. It is in the color Off-White, and I got this in a size medium. So the fabric for this is 95% cotton, 5% spandex. So if you own the OG Hero hoodie, that is this one here, or some of the OG hoodies, I believe there's a couple other colors that they came out with, and I want to say this came out about 4, maybe even 5 years ago, so it's been a minute. It is the exact same fabric. So I did check the tag here, and it is the exact same fabric as the cloud pieces. So I don't know if you guys could see that here, but 95% cotton, 5% spandex. It is literally a dream, super stretchy, just like the OG Hero hoodie. I don't have any of the jogger sets that came out afterwards that everyone kind of had. I've just seen a lot of reviews, and to be honest, all of those reviews basically told me that it was extremely expensive, basic
squeeze. Oh no, you did.
Jogger sets, and I was not down to spend that kind of money for something that I could honestly, that I felt like I could get at Walmart or Target. So when these cloud pieces came out, and I was made aware by all the research that I did that it was very similar to the Hero, I was like, okay, worth it. And let me tell you, it is completely worth the money. It is such good quality pieces. So it is true to size, and you will see my waist here. We'll talk about these shorts in a bit. So it does come a little bit right by the booty. I kind of wish I would have gone with a large, just because I like the more relaxed fit. This fit is fine the way it is. I just would have liked it a little bit more baggy. And so size down if you want it very fitted, or true to size. This would be true to size for a regular fit. Size up if you want it to be a lot looser. Here we have the beautiful Buffbunny collection embroidery here. There's no other logo or mark on it, so I really enjoy this because you can't really see it unless I point it out. I feel like it just blends in And even when you do notice it, it's just beautiful, beautiful embroidery here. I love it. I have a feeling these are gonna come back in a lot of colors. I don't think Buffbunny anticipated the amount of love they would receive for the cloud pieces. I know they said that everything is limited edition, but if you go onto their Discord, they're already taking polls and figuring out what colors they should bring next. And some of these pieces, I really hope that the crew neck I really hope that the crew pullover is part of what they're gonna try to bring next in these items. Before I move on to the next piece, I did forget to mention the comparison of the sleeve or the cuff or whatever this part is. The Hero hoodie does have thumb holes, which I honestly don't like thumb holes, and I don't like the length of this one because they have to accommodate for that. But this is the perfect length, no thumb holes, just basic. I love that about it. Also, the difference on the Hero hoodie here is that they do have the bunny coin at the on the bottom corner. And obviously this is a hoodie, so it has drawstrings and all that. So the next piece, I know if I start with sports bra, you're just gonna be distracted. So let's talk about the Bolero. Bolero? I don't know how to say it in English without my Spanish accent wanting to come out. So I'm just gonna call it a Bolero. This is the Cloud Bolero or Bolero, however you want to call it, in the color Onyx. I got it in a size medium. It's really nice and stretchy. I'm glad I went with a medium. The size small would have still fit me just fine, but I don't know, I kind of like this. It's a little bit, a little bit looser than just like a super form fitting. Here is the back, and I did take a couple of measurements for you guys that I'll insert the picture of. Very low quality picture, by the way. I measured it for the size medium from armpit, and that would be literally from this stitching to the other armpit stitching. It is an 18.5 inches. I measured it from the shoulder to the armpit as well, and that was a roughly 9 inches. And from the back of the neck to the very bottom of the Bolero, it is a 13.5 inch length. So that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea for the size medium, kind of how loose it may or may not be. Again, this does have the Buffbunny logo stitching on the cuff or whatever you want to call it. No thumb holes on this either, which I truly appreciate. I don't really like thumb holes. I don't find myself using them at all, really. Sometimes I'll just throw my finger in there just for the heck of it, but it's not really something that I look for in any of my long sleeves. I do want to say that in comparison to the joggers that I'll show you in a minute, the Bolero seems to be... Sorry if you can hear my dog running around in the background. As I was saying, the Bolero seems like a more washed black in comparison to the joggers, and I'll try to get a better picture of that for you guys, but it doesn't exactly match in my opinion. It's not the exact same. I don't know if it's just mine or what. I mean, the fabric is the same as the crew pullover, so for all of the cloud pieces you're gonna have the same type of material, which is the 95% cotton and the 5% spandex. All right, so here are the joggers in the color Onyx. I don't know if you can actually see the difference, slight difference here. I got these in a size small based on the reviews. I could have probably gone down one more size, honestly. I mean, check this stretch out. I feel like I probably could have, but I don't mind this size. It's a nice fit. I mean, they are joggers. It's pretty high-waisted, elastic waistband, and the drawstrings are elastic too, which is nice. It's got the, I don't know if you can see it, but like Buffbunny embossed lettering here. So these are amazing. I mean, I can keep going on these, but I don't really find the need to really use them. I'll probably just do like a cute little bow, and depending on my mood, either kind of let it in or out. It's got some pretty nice sized pockets in here. I don't know if you can see how low they go, and they're stretchy. We have the Buffbunny embroidered logo here, and no other logo anywhere else, which is super, super nice. I won't give you free foot pics because you should probably pay for those, apparently.
Too old for this shit.
Just saying. But yeah, it's got stretchy cuffed ankles, and I believe these are a 28-inch inseam. So as far as sizing recommendations, I definitely recommend you go a size down for just a regular jogger fit. Unless you want them to be baggy, then stick to your true size. And if you want them to be a lot more fitted, then 2 sizes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Hey, so I just want to talk on the subject of washing your cloud pieces, washing and drying them. I did wash all of my pieces. I always wash in cold water. I don't wash with warm or hot. And I did decide to tumble dry, high heat my cloud pieces. I know you're not technically supposed to do that. My house is kind of crazy, and my husband will wash and dry clothes, and we just, do that interchangeably, and he does not pull out my Buffbunny pieces. So I had to dry them myself just to eliminate any shock that might come with the washing and drying of these pieces. I do want to note that it has shrunk just a little bit in certain areas, or I can tell more in certain areas. Here you can see that it is a lot more fitted, so it has shrunk. The joggers, I don't really see much of a difference. I could still fold over and my ankles are fine. I think they also have shrunk a little bit. Now let me show you the cloud pullover. So here is the cloud pullover. You can see that it has shrunk a bit, but it could have been because of the material with the color of it. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel as shrunken up as the Bolero. I don't really see a big difference, specifically not with this piece. None of the items did any pilling. Everything still looks good. It's still extremely soft, extremely stretchy, and I'm sure if I wash it again and stretched it out while it was in the wash, or pulled it out while it was wet and stretched it a little bit with softener, it might go back slightly to the size that it was. I don't mind it at all. Like I said, it's just how my household works, so I want it to be prepared for that.
Meanwhile, at the Krusty
All right, you guys, I finally did it. I finally got the Candy Wrap sports bra. This is really nice, very supportive, while being extremely flattering to the girls. I mean, look at this. Gorgeous. Got it in my regular size medium. I will say that it does push a little bit. I think it's more for support purposes. If I adjusted the padding, and even if I released the straps a little bit more, because yes, these straps are adjustable, which I know what you're thinking. Crystal, adjustable straps. It's what we all need. Even the smaller titty group needs an adjustable strap, in my opinion, for real. So yeah, I mean, I've loosened it now more, and definitely has given more way, as you can see. Let me see if it'll let me show you on one side. So yeah, you can see it a little bit more on that side, how it's squishing. Obviously, if I did it with both sides, then you would really be able to tell. The only thing here is that it does push in or show more of like your back fat, which even for me, that, you know, if you've been following me and watching some of my reviews, you know that I don't really make a big deal out of back fat. I just think it's something natural and it's not something to be ashamed of. But even for me, it's a little excessive, I will be honest. Not enough to the point where it would deter me from wearing it if I went to the gym, which, you know, I have a home gym here. But it is something to note for you girls that it's not your favorite area to show off. It has this really nice strappiness here, and these are thick elastic. I don't feel like over time it would loosen at all, honestly. And I'm so glad that they did bring this in multiple colors. I didn't mention the color on this is the Mojave Mint, which they have had for a while now. It's come back and forth. It kind of matches my Hydro Flask, which I love. Water break, because I talk a lot. Clearly I'm very feral. I have scratch marks that I've given myself. Why, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it does have padding here, the crisscross style, very nice length. I thoroughly enjoy this bra. I really see myself purchasing it in different colors now, as long as the colors that I want are available. I think this might even top the Revolution bra for me, honestly. Yeah, I really think this could be my number one. Because it used to be Revolution and nothing, not even Rosa. I don't really feel like Rosa was great for me, honestly. The Revolution was my one. Then came the Bloom when it came out. And there was kind of nothing else that would top it. But now, I think Candy Wrap sports bra will be my number one. So anyways, we do have gold detailing here. And on the adjustable straps that I've kind of messed up. The only thing that I noticed, and I hadn't tried it on, most of these pieces, by the way, I didn't try on at all. The only ones that I've been kind of wearing religiously are the crew neck pullover and these black joggers. But any of the other stuff that you'll see me try on, including the Bolero, I had not tried on before right now. So there's that to know. But I did open the packages and I did notice that the Buffbunny printed logo is silver, which, I mean, okay, it's not a big deal, but it kind of annoys me that the logo is silver and the detailing is gold. I don't know about you. It's really not a big deal, but it just caught my attention. There she is in all her glory. It's got this really nice little V shape. It does have to have stitching here in the front, I'm guessing because of the crisscross. And a little bit of stitching here, and then your side stitch. Super cute. Next is this cute cloud crop. Oh my god, my tongue got a little twisted for a second. Cloud crop. Same cloud material crop top. I got this in a size large. Just because I saw Gabrielle Tongol talk about how she kind of wanted a more relaxed fit, I think, and she might have, or something, I don't know, she said something that made me go, oh, okay, then maybe I should get a large. Which, I mean, this comes with that territory of getting a size bigger in the cloud, so it is going to be a little boxier up top, which I don't mind. I am glad I did go with the large, just because it feels more comfortable. Really cute, like almost like cut off look. I don't know if you can see, it looks like it's cut off, not like understitched. I don't know what you call that stuff, but it just was cut. And then to keep it from running, I guess, it has like a really light stitching here. No folding over. Same with the bottom of the top. Our cute little logo. This is in the color Candle Light, which is this gorgeous pastel yellow, and it does have the little Buffbunny embroidered logo back here as well, which is super cute. Like I said, really stretchy. So I would say size up on this. I don't know if there's any of these left. I think there's still some, but if you plan on getting this one, size up if you want a looser fit, or true to size if you just want a good fit. Really cute. I don't think I really have anything extra to say about this other than, I mean, what I've shared with the other cloud pieces. Let's move on to the legacy leggings though. Alright, so I got these in a size small. Hold on, let me sit down for a second. I got these in a size small because, as you know from my other videos, my weight fluctuates a lot. Considering that factor, I did go home to Texas for like 2.5 weeks for the holidays, so I did regain all of my water weight and potentially a little bit extra, which, you know, it's just what happens to us. So I still got them in a size small with the consideration of the fact that I'll be jumping back into my workouts and trying to eat healthier, and so I know I will go back down into the small. So that's why there's the rolling habit. So that's why we got this going on. I wanted to try these on with a brightly colored underwear for your sake, because clearly this isn't for my enjoyment to show you the color of my underwear, but clearly, please, if you don't want to show your underwear and you're going out to a gym or just going and running an errand, please wear nude colored underwear. You know that I do not go commando. You won't see me doing that. It's just I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not enjoyable. It's not comfortable. And I'm pretty sure if you went commando in these, you'd get a lot of attention.
Camel toe.
Still butterfly, beautiful butterfly stitching here, and 4-inch inseam. So they're fitting me a little funny because, as I mentioned, you know, it just is what it is at the moment. My guess is that, I'm trying to see if you can, I don't really feel like I have much cellulite, if at all, but I feel like you would be able to see cellulite or any imperfections. I guess I do have some here, which, whatever, it's us as women, okay? So, I mean, if that's something you're self-conscious about, keep that in mind when buying lighter colored shorts. Again, no front seam. They did do a double lining here, which I'm guessing it's as always with everything else. So you can see it a little bit darker here, which I also don't mind. But I love this color. This is like one of my favorite colors, so I'm glad I got these. I don't really care about the showing my underwear because home gym, nobody cares around here, which is great. So next item is the jewel heathered joggers, and these are in the color pebble. So these I got in a size medium based on the research again, and I'm super glad that I did. I don't like a super restricting waistband, and so I feel like a small would have been a little too much on showing the pooch. So I'm glad. I don't really mind this little extra fabric here. I mean, if it really bothered me, I guess I could try to fold them over, but it doesn't bother me. Super high-waisted. I love that it's this like stretchy waistband in the front, and it's like a legging in the back. How cute is that? It's got our printed Buffbunny logo. It's actually dark gray, but I guess because of my camera and the ring light, it's showing off as like iridescent or whatever you call that. The drawstring actually does work all the way up to the side here where the fabric changes. So this is not stretchy like it is in the cloud joggers, but if I really wanted to, see that? I could tighten it a little bit more, which is cute. I won't because I already have a pooch and I don't have to show it off more than what I currently am showing it. 28-inch inseam, I believe, if not, I'll correct it on the screen. These cute little hideaway zipper pockets. Look how deep these guys run. That's really nice. Keys, phone, wallet, credit card, whatever, zip it up, close it. You don't have to keep looking for it to make sure that it's there, which is what I love, because sometimes I just want to run to the store real quick and stick my card in here, and then I get freaked out that I'm gonna lose it. So this is perfect. cuffed, tight, beautiful. I don't have any OG jewel joggers. I do have these other joggers, and I'm gonna put a picture of them on the screen. Let me know if you've been around just as long as I have, because I've been around a lot longer, but that doesn't matter. Let me know if you recognize these joggers. But other than that, I haven't owned any of the other jewel joggers, so I can't really compare. The material, let's talk about that for a second. So this says it's a nylon polyester spandex blend. Can't really think of anything right now that I can compare it to for you. It's obviously not the Nubri, it's not an Elysium fabric. It's, I don't know, it's very stretchy, super lightweight. They're not scratchy, and don't take it that way, but they're not like, they are soft. They're just not like that same like Nubri material, or even that Elysium fabric that we know. Like I said, it's very, very stretchy. It's very nice and comfortable. Just keep in mind that if you stick to your regular size, you will be sacrificing, whatever size you choose, you will be sacrificing some. If you size down and have the same problem area here, then you probably will have a tighter waist, because these are a little bit tight. And like I said, I'm running on some extra weight right now, but I would not have liked to sacrifice the waistband in order to have less fabric here and less fabric here. Obviously, if you go down a size, then I'm pretty sure this and this eliminates. However, you know, you might have kind of like this happening, which I'm not a fan of all the time. Particularly when it comes to joggers or things with elastic waistbands, such as this one. It has its thick elastic waistband here, and then in the center area is where the drawstrings come in. So it's a thick, I want to say like a 2-inch waistband here. Okay, the next item that we have is the Storm crop top. This, I think it's the first ever UV protection Buffbunny top, or really ever like item. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't really know the science behind UV protection on clothing and stuff, so I mean, by all means, I love to garden. If you follow my other channel, then you know I'm outside all of the time, particularly in spring and summer, so it doesn't hurt to protect myself a little bit. This is a size medium, obviously in the color Onyx. You can see that it is pretty see-through, so I would never recommend to wear this without some kind of bra or sports bra underneath or other shirt underneath. Definitely true to size. It's listed as a 90% polyester, 10% spandex, so there is some stretch to it. It's not like the, I can't remember the name of the top right now, but I'll insert it here in a picture somewhere. It's not like that at all. It's not super tight or anything. So like I said, this is a medium, and there is a little bit of like ruching in the fabric, which I don't mind. It's got these like, I don't know if it's like air holes or what, but it goes all the way from the side all the way up through the arm. It does have thumb holes, which, you know, like I mentioned, it's not my favorite thing, but I deal with it. It doesn't really bother me too much. Now it also has this awesome little pocket here with a little hair tie. Now I don't know if I can one-hand it here with my, you know, this is my left hand, but I would, no. I mean, I can do this number and there you go. Take it off here. That's a really cute idea. I also can't remember who, I believe Cara Corey said, you know, it's if you don't want to carry a hair tie, not a big deal. It's a good idea, like if you're a runner or something like that, and just put your key on here, that's a good idea. I honestly would just keep the tie on here, the hair tie on here, because I do tend to forget, and not that I leave my house at all ever when I do work out. But if I were to wear this out somewhere, sometimes you just want a hair tie. Like I said, if I'm gardening, sometimes I want a hair tie because it's too hot. And I don't want to come back inside all muddy and take off my shoes and all that. Anyways, it is a really nice top. I kind of, in the moment, regretted not getting the Mojave Mint color instead. But when I picked the black, I was like, just trying to go for something that I could wear more often. It does have the Buffbunny collection, I don't know, stitched into this thick band, and I want to say it's also like 1.5 inch band. It's supposed to be reversible, so let's do that on here, shall we? I believe I put it on with the back side first. This would technically be the front side, or I don't know. To me, that's kind of how they promoted it with, you know, this cute little like under boob, and here you have some more of the little holes. It's really nice. It is really nice. Just like I said, consider that it is very thin, so it's more like a layered piece. And last but not least, we have the Makeover Pullover hoodie. This is in the size medium. I kind of wish I would have gone a size down. It is super, super loose. I mean, I know it's supposed to already be loose. I didn't expect it to be this loose. And I did have it jumbled up with other stuff right now that I took it out of the packaging, and it got a little bit wrinkled, so that's something to note. This is in the color Thunderbolt, again size medium, and it is 100% polyester, so it's super thin, and it's got this like very warm fabric on the outside. It's kind of like if it was sewn in inside out on purpose, obviously. And it's got this, what they're calling it, the raw edge v-neck, so it's just like when it's cut and it doesn't have any sewing, which I don't see it running really at all. I mean, you can kind of like, if you wanted to wear it out, pull one of these numbers, tuck it in if you wanted to. I mean, you know, kind of style it up. It has the Buffbunny coin. Come on, focus. Here, there you go. Buffbunny coin here. The hood is pretty big. It's a pretty big hood here. So, that is nice. I definitely see myself running real quick to the store because we forgot something for dinner, and just throwing this on with my whatever pants I'm wearing at the time. Also has thumb holes here. It's a very pretty muted like purple. I think it's showing up a little bit brighter on camera, but it is pretty muted. I loved this color. Sorry about this. There's somebody in here who's created a tent and is sitting very quietly, so I'm letting that little person hang out. But anyways, as I was saying, here is the length, so it definitely covers the booty. Yeah, I would say regular size for a pretty loose fit. I wish I would have gone with a size smaller just for a better fit, but either way, it's really nice. I do like it. I am aware that it is a pretty pricey item, so if you're just looking to get really good quality things, and if you're, let's say, in between the cloud piece or the pullover, I would skip the pullover. Yeah, just keep that in mind.
One extremely annoying shift later.
So, as far as the washability and dryness of the Makeover Pullover, I believe it's the same. I did the same thing. I washed it in cold water and I tumble dried it in high heat, and it has shrunk significantly, and I love that because I wasn't too happy with the size that I ordered, and now that it's shrunk, I feel like it's a lot more flattering to my body. As I was saying, long story short, I need to be able to stick my clothing pieces in the washer and to potentially accidentally or on purpose stick them in the dryer. I'll definitely be a little bit more cautious when washing my cloud pieces and drying them. I only really ever dry my hero hoodie. I don't think I've ever not stuck it in the dryer on high heat along with the rest of the clothes. But now noticing it with the cloud pieces, I might try to be a little bit more careful and cautious so that they don't potentially shrink anymore, if at all. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what other kind of videos you want to see. I do have a couple of videos kind of made up in my mind, and I am so excited to bring them to you in 2023. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.